In this video, we'll show you how to update your MSI motherboard using the mFlash method in the BIOS. We do also have a video on using the BIOS flashback method as well, which we'll include as a link in the description as well. If you have any issues updating the BIOS, it is always best to try a different USB first. In order to do the BIOS update, you'll need a USB drive. While newer boards might work with USB drives larger than 32 gigabytes in the NTFS file system, we recommend for the most reliable results to use one 32 gigabytes or less and formatted to FAT32. In this video, we'll be showing how to do it with the FAT32 and smaller than 32 gigabytes. Drives larger than 32 gigabytes cannot be easily formatted to FAT32. It is usually recommended to only update the BIOS if you're having issues or if there is a security update. And after updating the BIOS, you probably need to change any BIOS settings back to what you had before, since they will be reset with the update. The first step is to format your USB drive. It must be under 32 gigabytes in order for Windows to be able to format as FAT32 file system. I always recommend only having the USB you are formatting inserted into your computer so you don't format the wrong one. After inserting your USB drive, navigate to it and right-click on the drive and select Format from the menu. Once the Format dialog comes up, make sure FAT32 is selected in the file system options, and most likely all the other options can be left at their default. Once you've selected the options, you can go ahead and click the Start button to start the format process. Then click OK when you get the dialog prompt, and after a few seconds, usually the format will be complete and you can hit OK, and then we'll just close the dialog. And now we're ready to navigate to the support page for your motherboard to download the BIOS update. On the BIOS support page, you want to go to the drivers and downloads section and then the BIOS section. And under there, you'll find multiple BIOS updates listed, and usually the most recent update will be at the top. And in most cases, that's the one you're going to probably want. Now click on the BIOS update that you want to download and save it directly to the USB drive that you just created to eliminate extra steps. Once the file has been downloaded, navigate to the USB drive that you saved it to. Right-click on the file and select Extract All, and then just extract it to the default location. Once the files have been extracted, you want to navigate into the folders just created, and you're going to be looking for that BIOS update file, which will be the largest file that will be in there. And we'll just go ahead and cut that file and then go up to the root directory of the USB drive, paste it into the root directory, and then at that point we can delete the other two files that were in there. We have no more need for those. And at the end, you should just have the one file on the drive, so there's no confusion about what file to click on in the updates. And at this point, we're ready to do the update, so we'll safely eject the USB drive, and then we're going to reboot the system. Now with the USB drive in the computer you plan on updating, you'll want to boot it up and just start pressing the delete key continuously until you enter the BIOS. Now once you're entering the BIOS, which may look different than what you see here, you are going to be looking for the mFlash button. You'll want to click on the mFlash button, and then it'll tell you that it's going to reboot it to go into flash mode, and we're just going to click on yes. At this point, your computer will reboot into the mFlash utility. Now once you get onto the mFlash screen, you're going to see a list of drives on the left. My computer has quite a few drives, but I know that the Patriot memory is the USB drive, so that's the one I have selected. And then on the right-hand side, you'll find the file that's listed in there. And you'll also notice at the bottom, it'll show you your current version and the version you're updating to. With the BIOS file selected, just hit enter, and then it asks you if you want to select the file, and hit yes, and now your BIOS will start updating. At this point, this can take some time. I usually will walk away and then come back, but you can sit and watch it if you want. That's entirely up to you. I'm going to speed up this video so we don't sit around and wait. And that's it. Your BIOS should be now updated. I usually go right into the BIOS to double check, and you can look up top. We'll see the BIOS version is now the new BIOS version and not the old BIOS version. And at this point, you're going to want to go through and change any settings back, your XMP profile, or any other cooling settings for the fans or anything like that. You'll have to adjust those because when you update the BIOS, most settings are going to be reset. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and until next time, have a good day.